All right, today I'm here with Mean Joe Greene, which is the different Mean Joe Greene, but from the looks of your hat, you served in the Navy. Is that correct, sir?
That's right.
What years did you serve?
50 to 54.
50 to 54. Okay, so did you spend any time overseas?
Yes.
Where did you spend time in?
I spent time on the Oriskany off of Korea.
So you were in Korea during the Korean War?
Yeah.
50 to 54, you would have been
the whole shebang.
Yeah, that was the whole shebang. My grandfather was over there too, but he was in the Air Force, so you may have seen each other, but probably not.
I was in the real Air Force.
I love it. You guys still do that stuff. It cracks me up. Did you enlist straight out of high school?
Right. I got out of high school.
Are you from this area?
No, I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay. What brought you to the Midwest?
Well, I got discharged in San Francisco, and I stopped by to see my aunt in Springfield.
Okay.
And she invited me. I was going to Appalachian State in Boone, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And she invited me to come and go to SMS with her to summer school. Free room and board.
Well, yeah, how could you not do
So
it?
I took that up.
Yeah, so that was it.
And I liked it. I met a young, pretty girl, and I decided to come back that fall.
Yeah.
And that's the short story.
Well, I'm sure there are other people in this area that could have a lot worse stories of how they ended up here, so that's a good one. What'd you do while you were in the Navy?
We flew and a sub patrol around the fleet.
Okay.
A 3-man plane.
And just looking down and seeing if you could see. Did you guys?
We had radar.
You had radar?
Yeah.
But did you also kind of have to use your eyes too? I mean, were you looking for certain things?
We couldn't see out.
Couldn't see out.
We had a periscope that we dropped down that we could see.
And just looking to see what you could see.
Yeah.
Did you ever find any?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever find any subs?
Yeah, we chased Russian subs all the time.
Really?
And we played hide and seek with them.
Just constant game back and forth, I'm going to imagine.
I understand they did that in Vietnam also. But,
yeah. It's something they probably started in Korea.
Yeah.
Just to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So did you fly? Or
yes.
You did fly?
Yes.
Wow.
He was a daredevil.
So did you get a chance to do any more flying after you got out of the service?
Yes, I got my private pilot license.
Nice.
And I flew from here to Fort Wood to teach the Vietnam guys how to kill people.
Wow. So after you got out, did you go back into the Army just as a citizen, or how did that work?
I'm sorry?
How did that work? If you were out at 54, then you went to Fort Leonard Wood, did you re-enlist, or did the Army hire you?
No, I was a professor at that time.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So they hired you. That's really interesting. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
What kind of planes did you fly?
Cessna small ones.
Yeah.
150s and 172s.
It's awesome. Man, what a cool thing. Just since you're not here and you can't see him, I'm assuming I got another Joe here, and you're his son?
Correct.
Did you ever get to ride in a plane with him flying?
Yeah, it scared me to death. It was like a Volkswagen with wings.
Can you imagine those things? Every time I see one of those things crop dusting or something going around, getting ready to come down, I'm just like, those things scared me to death. Well, they got one out by Miller, Missouri. You know where that is?
Yeah.
West, kind of on the way to Joplin. They have that little hangar out there, and it's $50 a person. You can go up with Santa Claus and fly around. The guy dressed up like Santa Claus, and we kind of thought about it. And I was like, we'll go see the one at Bass Pro instead. So after you got out, what'd you do? You were a professor?
Yes. I taught at Drury the longest.
Okay, Drury University here in town?
Yeah.
What'd you teach?
Math
Teacher.
Math and statistics.
So calculus.
Yeah.
I bet that set the bar pretty high for you as far as math goes. God, those dinner time homework assignments, I bet that was a fun thing to watch.
It came easy to me.
Really? Yeah. Well, you're lucky. It's weird. I'm really good with small math, you know, but theoretical math, I'm not. It's just so hard for me to. I'm a picture hands-on type of person. So small math stuff like that is real easy. I get it really quickly. But theoretical stuff is harder for me to kind of grasp because I have to see it.
I'm opposite.
I have to see it. But I know a lot of my best friend. He's a pilot in the Navy as well, and he never even. I don't even think he picked up a math book until he was in the Navy. And then when he got into officer training, they sent him back to school, and he got a math major. I mean, and I was just looking at these calculus books that were, you know, half foot thick, going, dude, and he got it. I don't, you know, that's awesome. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick math? Just something you liked, or what?
It was just easy for me.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really, really cool. So you taught at jury. Anywhere else did you teach after that?
After a while, I taught some at SMS, a little bit at Rolla.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that, and
So,
go to the Ozarks.
Yeah. College of the Ozarks. So did you do Rolla S&T? Is that Missouri S&T in Rolla?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough school.
You taught at St. Andrews Junior College, too.
Oh, yeah.
In
okay.
North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
It's right by Pinehurst.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's Appalachians, man. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
right by Pinehurst Golf Course.
I know, man. Incredible. Joe, thank you so much for sharing your story with me today. And thank you so much for your service.
You might ask him about his computer.
What? You got a computer?
His
What?
business.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me about your business.
Oh, yeah. I was teaching at Drury, like I said, and the Drury had a computer. Nobody else in town except city utilities. And anyway, the guy that was in teaching the computer got upset at Drury and left right before the semester started. And I'd had a computer course, and they said, you going to teach computers. So
And these are when they were the size of rooms. Yeah.
So that's how it got started.
Yeah, how?
And then a couple of students and I started a company
Wow, where'd they start?
in '68. We started '68, and it's now part of Jack Henry.
How much did you pay for your first computer?
$110,000. And it's not as good as mine.
Oh no, you could. Your
that.
cell phone is. Yeah, I know, man. It's unbelievable where it's come.
It's hard to believe, but we saved up
$100,000.
$10,000 to get 12 K of memory.
12K.
Yeah.
12K.
Yeah.
12K.
Yeah.
I don't even think people listening even know what 12K is because it's such a small thing.
Yeah.
But now it's just that stuff just blows my mind. What that just now that you've got like AI basically looking at diseases and breaking down things mathematically that we could never even comprehend, all done in a computer. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Tell him about when you sold it.
Yeah, how much you sell it for? So if you bought it for $100, how much you sell it for?
Oh, Joey and I loaded the computer very carefully on the pickup and took it to Carson metal people, and they just dumped it. Give us
Scrap metal.
Not a return on the investment.
Give us about $4 or $5.
Oh man!
I think it was $6.
$6.
For the entire thing.
He kept $2. He gave me $2 for gas, and he gave me $2 for a 6-pack of beer.
What year is this?
70, late 70s.
Yeah.
What do you think now, though? Like, I know it would have been huge, right? Where the hell are you going to put it? But do you think it would have been worth now, historically, if you still had it?
No, it wouldn't be worth anything historically, would it?
No historical value. No.
Not at all. Huh? Isn't that crazy? $100,000. Can you imagine what kind of computer you could buy with $100,000 now? You could buy an office building with computers if you wanted to. Man, or at least an office. Well, maybe not. The real estate's kind of crazy right now. But anyway, thank you so much for your service. Both of you, Joes, thank you for coming to lunch today, and both of you, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.